The ladies just had a drop of the same shoe last weekend. I know it's Women's History Month, but I gotta give the men is dropping some heat, okay? The men is dropping some heat. This one is called Brick by Brick. Insert my favorite reggae song here.
Brick pam brick pam brick. Brick pam brick. Brick pam brick pam
Inspired
brick.
by one of my favorite cities, New York. And 2,000 pairs were stolen even before they release. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Kick or Keep It. We discuss all the latest trends, happenings, and collabs in sneaker culture. Now, the last drop had a good amount of kicks for the first time, and I really appreciate that because I like the dialogue back and forth. Everything isn't for everybody, and I respect Nigel Sylvester is a Black BMX athlete who went pro at 18 years old. He's from Jamaica, Queens, and he has really broken the barriers between street culture and innovative brand designs with a sneaker brand, right? His latest drop, which comes out this week for $225. It's an Air Jordan 4, but it's called the Brick by Brick. Is inspired, of course, by Nigel's New York roots and also using bricks as a metaphor for different parts of his journey. Like a brick was getting a Jordan collab, a brick was going pro at 18. Like the bricks represent the building blocks to his story and where he is today. He had an amazing pop-up shop this past weekend for early release, so some of you were there. Lucky. You know I love the details, and every time I'm going to tell you a little bit of the details of the shoe design. So because he's a BMX rider, he has flipped Nike Air to Bike Air, which makes his shoes very signature and stand out. I can always tell a Nigel Sylvester pair from a mile away just because of that. And because he's a BMX rider, he was sure to include reflective elements on the shoe for people who ride at night. Now, the Jordan 4 is a very specific silhouette. It is personally not for me, for reasons I will not get into on here. But I know the young girls love a Jordan 4. My niece loves the Jordan 4. And let me know your thoughts below. Are we kicking or keeping the Brick by Brick Jordan 4 by Nigel Sylvester?